We out of red in England. All aboard, yeah, you know it's Hype Train FC. Modern ambition, we got blue and gold in our kit. Plus, you know we the champs of the league. And we don't quit. Started from grassroots, yeah, the sport, we ain't taking it light. You know it's real, from fantasy to the field. You better believe that hype. Yeah.
Hello one and all, and welcome aboard the home of Hype Train Football Club on our dedicated YouTube channel. The team's 6th match day of the season saw us in our second home game of the weekend, this time hosting in the Reading District Sunday League with newcomers Bramley United visiting Calcot Recreation Ground on Sunday the 10th of September 2023. The team were looking to bounce back after a last gasp win for Virginia Water the day prior, whilst in RDSL Division 3 this was a follow-up to the team's 4-2 away win over South Bank FC on opening day, whilst our visitors Bramley began life in the division with a 7-3 home win over newcomers Bramley United. The visiting Bramley were kitted out in all red for the occasion, with ourselves at the train in our new home navy blue strip from Kitlocker. Robert Austin started in goal for the team and was supported by a defensive line that consisted of Jamie Carter, Kai Longmate, Joe Sawyer and debutant at fullback George Townsend. In midfield, Mitchell Saunders, Corey McManus and Uzama Chowdhury occupied central spots for the team, whilst out wide Luke Follington and Taron Langer were in support of Padre Gorman for the train. Among the substitutes for the occasion, Christian Fremantle was joined by Wakar Janjua and John Watkins. Starting from left to right in the first half, we start with a throw-in set piece from George Townsend, which is flicked on by Uzama. Mitchell in midfield picks up the ball and he waits for Luke Follington to make the run down the left-hand side. Follington picks up the ball, but his first-time effort goes over the bar. In a first half of sustained pressure from Bramley, they have a set piece from the left-hand side that gets whipped in. It comes across to their man at the back stick, though it's collected easily in goal. Set piece number 2 on the board now for Bramley in red here. As the ball gets swung in, again it goes straight to the back stick, though the header climbing on the man isn't troubling the goalkeeper. Warning signs were starting to grow now, with Bramley moving the ball from the middle of the park to the right back here, who's got acres of time to run into. He feeds the ball to a forward at the edge of the box. He's able to turn and twist away. He tries to get a shot off, but it's blocked well. The follow-up comes back in, though the goalkeeper on his line makes a comfortable save. Warning signs turn into alarm bells now as the Bramley left midfielder picks up the ball and displays some good skill to not only get past Mitchell, but somehow gets past Corey in midfield too. The number 7 drives at the heart of the team until he hits Kai Longmate. Kai actually wins the ball, though the referee for excessive force gives a free kick at the edge of the D. It was the number 7 himself that stepped up to take the free kick, and he takes a lot of time shaping up on his left. He actually hits the ground from my perspective in goal, though nonetheless it's a decent effort and Bramley have a 1-0 lead around 10 minutes into the game. Constant pressure from the away team again here as they pick up the ball in midfield and they're driving at the heart of the team again. There's a ball in over the top and myself in goal scoop the ball away for the initial tack. The number 7 comes back up thinking he's got a first time shot on, though it's easily collected in goal. Then again Bramley have possession of the ball here and they move the ball well throughout the midfield channels. There's a switcher play that goes all the way over to their right midfielder here, who takes his time here. He's got Jamie Carter and somehow he manages to win the ball. The ball is set back across and somehow their number 9 in attack has missed the goal. Now on the left hand side of the pitch we start at the back heel that puts Bramley in attack here as they put across the pitch. It's cleared away by Jamie at left back, though it falls out to a midfielder called Lee Silk. Lee takes a shot, it gets a bobble off the head of Kai and over myself into the goal, making a really good goal for the camera here. If the ball hadn't hit Kai on the top of the head, I've easily caught it, but as you can see here it's a great effort on goal, really nice for the cameras, and it's a finish that gives Bramley a 2-0 lead. The game was just not ours at the moment, and Bramley had started very strong in the game here. Now from a long throw opportunity here, the team don't initially clear their lines as the second comes in. There's a twist and a turn and a shot and a save by myself in goal to keep the score at 2. It's been a while since we've been attacking in the game here, and Mitchell shows some good strength in midfield, passing it out to George, who feeds the ball into Ooze in midfield before he turns calmly, finds Taran. There's some good interplay here before Mitchell feeds Paddy Gorman in attack. Paddy takes one touch, he's got Luke to his left, he decides to chip the keeper and it's not too far wide. Back with Bramley in the middle of the park now, and they're moving the ball from the left to the right, though a loose pass in midfield means that the Bramley attack are able to realign themselves as another switch of play goes over George's head. He actually does well to get a little flick on to put the number 7 into a corner, though there's a cross in. I originally palmed the ball away, though the second comes out to their midfielder, who takes a shot and it's wide of the mark. It's a little bit wider of the mark than what is intended on the camera. Then from the resulting corner kick, they stand over the ball again, and there's a very good set piece delivery here. It actually beats every single player and it's away from danger. Now we're on the stroke of half time here, as again we're just very sloppy in midfield. We give the ball away for their number 7 to look up, and he's got the switcher play on immediately to their right midfielder, who's called Joe Spalding. He gets on the ball, he takes a first time effort, it's banged into the near post, it goes right into the far, and Bramley here have a good 3-0 lead. As they're celebrating here, we're about to cut to the half time for the game, and that means that the team had taken a 3-0 deficit into half time. It meant that we had an opportunity to reset, to get the guys going at half time. It was a really important 45 for the team as we look to reset, shape up and attack the second half. Injecting some fire into the team at half time, as well as a new shape here. The team have started strong in the second half, early doors here, as Corey McManus picks up the ball and plays Paddy Gorman on the left hand side. Paddy's able to cut in, and we encourage him to shoot, as we didn't do it enough in the first half, drawing a save from the goalkeeper. The warning signs, though, at 3-0 were still there, and in the second half there was a pivotal moment where Bramley are working the ball in the middle of the pitch before they eventually filter the ball out to the left-hand side. The team is shaping up now, with George Townsend coming across to mark their player. The ball across the box is actually under hit, and it's saved by myself on the line at close range. It's a big let-off for the team. There needed to be some type of injection into the game at 3-0, and this moment was just that for the team here, as we do eventually pick up the ball here with George picking it up. He takes the ball, puts it left to Kai Longmate here. Kai's got some good feet here before he puts the ball left here. He easily picks out Jamie Carter. Jamie takes one nice touch, sets up Mitchell in attack here, and Mitchell is away. He's through on goal, he sizes up the keeper, slots it through his legs, and the team have a goal back at a crucial point around 49 minutes in, with 2 goals down, and it's another opportunity for the team here to salvage ourselves from the dead. With 1 goal in the bag, there was certain belief in the team that we could come back from the dead, of course, with Mitchell here picking up the ball in midfield. The willing runner collects the ball, he shapes up before eventually cutting back to substitute on at half-time Christian Fremantle. On another day, the ball hits the net. Believe it or not, another turning point for the game was the arrival of Callum Gibbons. On arrival, he's speaking to myself, Rob, the manager, in goal, and I'm telling Callum the predicament. We're 3-1 down, we're in the ascendancy, and Callum, as well as Owen Jones, decide to take command on the sideline to give that team the extra push that we need. With the team continually putting the squeeze onto Bramley now, Corey does excellently to pick up the ball in midfield, and he plays Mitchell in the same channel that Carter played him through for the goal. Mitchell cuts in, though he's unable to get into a shooting angle before Bramley eventually put him into a channel here. The ball gets picked up by Taran, who puts the ball out left to Paddy. Paddy's now sizing up the fullback. He cuts in, he takes the shot, and it's the wrong side of the post. Another attack now starting down the left-hand side with Kai on the ball. He drifts into the channel. He plays a nice ball with Carter before Carter sizes up an easy ball to Mitchell again. Mitchell cuts in. He puts the ball across the box and he finds Paddy here. And just as Paddy's about to get in the box, there's some good defending by Bramley. From a throw-in that followed the set piece, the ball gets headed out initially by Bramley, and Wakar Jones-Jew on as a half-time sub as well, who did very well. Takes a pot shot that's not too far wide. Down the left-hand side now again, Paddy picks up the ball as we're playing some nice composed football in the middle of the park now. Bramley are really stepping off as the ball goes across to Taran. Taran puts the ball into a good angle here, and Mitchell has headed the ball literal inches wide. The pressure was starting to pay off for the team and the chances started to open up. Carter feeds the ball from a throw into Mitchell here, who turns away nicely to Corey, who's down the left-hand channel. Mitchell again is a willing runner off the ball. He picks up the ball with Corey feinting a nice pass. Mitchell shows some excellent skill, takes it past one before slotting in. The team now have their second goal. The belief is in that we're finally back into the game and we just need one more to equalise in what was a positive start to the second half. The one thing that we had to secure against in the second half was complacency. We'd already conceded 3 in the second half, though aside from my save at the beginning of the game, we weren't really put in too much danger here, and it just goes to show here why I've included this clip. Finally, we started doing some great defending as George has done excellently to stop Bramley on the left wing. Then Bramley pick up the ball in the middle of the park here, though it's about time that they started giving away the ball sloppily. Paddy has the ball. We got Wakar making the overlapping run here before Paddy decides to go in the middle. There's a switcher play out to Taron on the right hand side. Taron's got acres of room before setting the ball back to Paddy. Paddy sets here. He could have shot, but he cuts in on his left, and the ball again is so close to going in. The resulting corner kick, though, as it did get a deflection, is taken by Paddy. Paddy's corner kick is whipped in, it's flashed in, it's just off the head of Mitchell as the goalkeeper just does enough. Now we're about 75 minutes on the clock, 15 minutes to salvage the game for the team here, and as there's a bit of to and fro's from the team, a lot of set balls in the air, before George Townsend finally puts the ball in over the top. Mitchell, who was onside, collects the ball well, takes a touch, takes a second, he's angled himself perfectly, he's buried the shot into the bottom corner, and the team have the equalising effort, and it's a great hat-trick for Mitchell in the second half alone.
Get the ball! Come on then, boys! Come on, we want 3 points! There's 3 points to be had here. That's the one, that's the one! Go on, mate! Go on, mate! Well done, mate.
The comeback was on, but the turnaround wasn't complete yet here as the Bramley defence clear the ball away. The ball comes out to Wakar, who does well to shield the ball before he puts the ball back into the middle. He showed excellent skill and he's fed Paddy on the left brilliantly. Paddy takes a first time effort that actually comes off the goalkeeper's gloves and it's away for another corner. With a throw in now down the right hand side, George has put the ball into the penalty area and it's only half cleared away by Bramley twice, with Corey doing excellently here to winning the ball back. He eventually finds a shooting position that was blocked away for another corner kick. Mounting pressure after mounting pressure was unrelenting for the team here, and this time Mitchell picks up the ball. He gets away from one perfectly. He's sizing up at goal. He's running through. He's actually beat the second and third man and he's through on goal, but the referee is actually blown for a free kick in a one-on-one situation. We decided to let Mitchell step up for the free kick as a result when he was through on goal, though the Bramley defence do well to clear away. The team had reached its dying embers in extra time as we had finally reached the extra time period with the game still poised. Uzamar here does excellently to pick up the ball and he feeds Paddy down the line. We have absolutely no time on the clock apart from the referee's discretion, with Paddy taking his time to set up. He picks out Uzamar, who then feeds the ball across the box. Taron picks out John Watkins on the right hand side. This is a prime Jono opportunity and the ball flashes so close but wide of the mark. Urgency was the matter of the day with only a few minutes left on the added time here, with Corey picking out Taron from a throw-in. Taron's little flick on was enough as the Bramley players can only half clear, with Mitchell doing well to get his body in the way. He's eventually dragged down and in the 97th minute the team had won a penalty kick. On hand to complete the turnover for the team was number 9 Paddy Gorman, and he's buried the penalty right down the middle of the goal, meaning that we've gone from 3-0 down to a 4-3 lead in the 93rd minute with the rain lashing down at Calcot. It's an excellent turnaround for the team with only a couple of minutes left on the clock.
Let's go, right? How long did it take? Let's get into play.
With the onlookers on the side begging the team to put the ball in the corner from a throw-in situation here, Taran picks up the ball and tries to feed a pass into Uzamar in midfield, though the pass was a bit loose, before Uzamar though shows some great determination to win the ball and then followed that up with some excellent footwork to not only beat 3 men but then beat a 4th. He's got Taran peeling off on his right, he sets the ball perfectly, lands and buried the effort. The team have put the cherry on the icing on the cake of what was a remarkable comeback in the second half.
What? Yes! Come on, boys!
Quite unbelievable scenes at full time after one of the worst first halves in the team history. We responded with a great mentality to come back really strong to win 5-3 in an unforgettable morning for the club. Inspired by Mitchell Saunders' second half hat-trick, Paddy Gorman and a first goal for Taran Langer in the 99th minute secured the win for the Train to mean that we've started RDSL Division 3 with a brace of wins to sit top of the table at this early stage of the season. Just to end on 2 statistics, this was the first time in Hype Train Club history that we've come back from the dead at 3-0 down to win a competitive game of football. Taran Langer's late 5th goal for the team in the 99th minute was also the latest goal scored for the team in a league game, summing up an unexpected and dramatic day at the office for the team. Next up, we have another weekend of back-to-back home games at Calcot, first hosting Chalvey Sports on Saturday the 16th of September in EBFL's Premier Division before the team hosts Richfield Rovers in a clutch game in RDSL Division 3 on Sunday the 17th. Until next time, as ever, believe the hype.